Okay, so today we're gonna just quickly go through, I thought it would be fun to show you guys how I do my chimneys. So I have my flying geese block cut. And so if you can imagine, this would be this side, and then this would be this side of the house. So let's say you wanted a chimney on this, and maybe you wanted a chimney over here. I'm just gonna do both of them. So the first thing you want to do is you're going to, if you orientate it this way, your flying geese block, and you're going to cut 2 inches in. 2 inches in on here as well. So I will do that really quick and I'll take it to the sewing machine. So I just wanted to show you guys how I marked it on my ruler. So I'm just worried about him, and I'm not really worried where he's lining up. I'm just worried that this is going over 2 inches, and then I'm going to chop, or I'm gonna take my rotary cutter and cut it right there. Okay, so the pattern suggests that you should trim that, you know, since they're not gonna line up. So I am just taking probably, and I'm just gonna trim 1/4 of an inch just to make it. So I'm just lining them up. I'm just going to trim 1/4 of an inch because we're going to still attach them to our roofs, and then we're still going to trim them afterwards. So you don't have to be super like detailed right here, but I'm just going to have a straight edge and just even it out right there. Okay, so I've trimmed them off really quick. So this goes in the garbage. See how much I sliced off? It wasn't even that much. So I'm gonna grab one of my roofs, and then I'm gonna take them to the sewing machine, and I'm going to sew this together. And then we will square up again. Okay, so he's sewn. We're gonna bring in that Ultimate Flying Geese ruler, and we're again lining them up on the E line, okay? And what I'm also looking for is, if I've done this correctly, is see how there's a little, like, I need to make sure when I'm lining them on the E that I have enough of the 1/4 inch around the block. So if I didn't do that right, then I would know immediately right there, because he's a little off, but not enough for me to be like, okay, I need to resew that, because basically I'm going to be sewing 1/4 inch anyway, so I'm not really too much heartburn. Anyways, if you missed the trimming flying geese video, I'll link it up there, and we're just going to line them up on the E, and then turn them. I'm going to trim right there, and then flip them, and then trim on the other side of this Ultimate Flying Geese tool. Okay, so I'm working one-handed, so I can't really show you how I trimmed it. But again, you can watch the other video. So I've lined them up on the opposite side of that Flying Geese ruler, and I've trimmed them really quick. And there is your roof with a chimney. So if you can imagine, that's what he's gonna look like. And so on the other side, as we said, like, hey, take 2 inches and cut them from the 2 inch line, and you can have chimneys on the opposite sides, because, you know, houses aren't made the same, and chimneys don't have to be on the right side, they can be on the left side. So anyways, thanks for joining in, and can't wait to see your houses.